everyone. Thank you for joining me. I want to share with you today repotting and trimming up my two boxwood topiaries. I went to move them the other day and found out one of them was heavy and one of them was light. So I knew I needed to at least get that one repotted, so I decided to go ahead and repot both of them. And while I was at it, I thought I'd go ahead and give them a little trim. I raised these boxwoods from cuttings off of the boxwood that's back behind me. You can't see it very good right now. But I had started them, I guess, about 3 years ago. I took several cuttings and put them in. Well, I done an experiment actually. I took a kiddie pool, filled it full of soil, and I took a bunch of the cuttings and I dipped them in rooting hormone. And half of them I didn't use the rooting hormone. Well, I had just as many to root using the rooting hormone that rooted without using it. So from now on, if I decide to start boxwood cuttings, I'm not even going to fool with the rooting hormone. I think I've got like 40 small boxwoods out there in my garden that I planted them around the edge of it. But I do plan on later making some more topiaries because I found that I am kind of interested in them. Want to be able to try and grow some shapes. I'm actually wondering what a square topiary would be. These I want to make it into a spear shape, so it'll take them several years to get there, but they will eventually get there. But I think a square one would look good in a square pot. Don't know about it being in a round pot, but I think the square with the square would look good. And that would be kind of easy for a beginner to start with, that in the shaping the spears, because you're just cutting in a round ball shape. So I took these two boxwoods, took them out of the pot, and I raked some of the old soil loose from around the roots, added soil to the bottom of my pot, and then I planned to took my hands and pushed the new soil in around them. The other boxwood, now it still had quite a bit of soil on it. It was in the pot that was heavy. So I had to take a stick and push the soil in around it. And you want to get the soil in around it because you don't want to leave no air pockets. And I did not fertilize. I like to put fertilizer in about a week after they've been in the pot. I like to let it get their roots time to settle. I know a lot of people go ahead and fertilize. And once in a while I will, but most of the time I don't. I give the plant time to settle into its new pot, new soil. But in this video you'll see me trimming them up. You do want to use sharp shears. I forgot to sharpen mine because I was in a hurry that day, and because I made this video a couple of days ago. I just haven't been able to have time to post it yet. Plus I've had trouble getting my video to download onto my video program because I'm not computer savvy. Would be nice if I was, but I'm not. But I do enjoy working outside in my garden and stuff and learning new things. And one thing I want to learn is making topiaries. So if you're a beginner, subscribe to my channel and follow along with me and we'll learn together. The biggest thing about gardening and learning something is you've got to just do it. You either will, it's try or fail. So I'm trying. I may fail at this, but I'm going to give it a try. And I do enjoy topiaries. I think they're really pretty. I've got two tree topiaries I bought last year on clearance. One of them I think's dying on me. And a little bird built her nest this year in it instead of the boxwood that's back behind me that she normally lives in. But I thought, well, I'm just going to leave it alone till she gets done raising her babies, then I'll trim it up. I will probably have to take it behind the house to put it in the shade because you don't want to trim your boxwoods when it's going to be really hot and sunny out because it can burn them. But these I will give them another trim later on in the year, and I can take them around back and set them in the shade for a week and then bring them back out and give those cuts time to heal. So as I said, I won't fertilize these for at least a week. I will get them watered in here when I get them planted. And I have these sitting at the front of the house. I want to keep them in these pots. Normally you would go up a size in the container. But my husband got me these containers a couple years ago, and I really like them, and I like the boxwoods in them. I will eventually either have to cut the root ball down, and some people do that. You can cut the root ball down. You don't want to go take too much off of it, maybe a fourth of it off. Some people may take more, but I wouldn't take more than a fourth of the root off to keep it in this pot. Now the soil is an organic brand. I got it at Walmart. Did I get it at Walmart? Yeah, I got it at Walmart. I usually get most of my uh, soil and fertilizer from there because we don't have a garden center here. The closest one is like an hour away, so I use what I have handy because you don't have time, or I don't have time to run an hour every time I need to pick up a bag of dirt or a bag of fertilizer or something. But I keep these sitting here in the setting area that I had constructed a couple years ago. This used to be all soil down through here, and I took it out and built this wall and took an old flower bed out that was up against the house and gravelled it and put some table and chairs out so we can sit out front in the morning because there's no place to sit at the front of this house because the yard is sloped. And I wanted a place to sit besides having to just sit on the steps, so I built this area. And we use it quite a bit. So when I started my trimming, I just sort of go up the sides, across the top in a ball shape, best I can. Now, if you make a bad cut, don't worry about it. The plant will eventually grow back and fill that bad cut in. And you want to use sharp shears. Like I said, I didn't sharpen mine this morning or that morning because I was in a hurry. I had other things I had to get done. So I'll let you go so you can watch the video. Give this a try. I think you'll enjoy it. I have plans to do other videos making topiaries, and I hope you'll join me for those when I post them. If you'll like and subscribe to my channel, help it grow, and y'all stay safe and take care.